Hello and welcome, my beautiful mermaids and mermen, my sea sponges of the sea, my fellow Pisces. This is our Pisces weekend vibe from our guides from July the 7th to the 9th. So let's see what we've got here. Coming in with our first card, we've been given the Whale, and it says great worry over nothing. So we could be making a mountain out of a molehill. We're very good at worrying. That's what Pisces does well. You know, we're either swimming upstream or downstream, laughing or feeling emotional, and we never want to levitate in one position. So Pisces, stop worrying. This is a card that says you're creating more out of something, and it's going to create anxiety. Anxiety brings on stress. Stress brings on other ailments that we don't need to burden ourselves with this weekend. So if you're coming up against any challenges this week, any obstacles that come on your path, try to step back and take a breath and not jump to conclusions and start worrying. With this comes in the Two of Water, and the Two of Water is a beautiful card, and it could be, if you've been wanting love, some of you may be falling in love. This could also represent a very close friendship. It's also going to be the end of any conflicts that you could be having with a person. I think you're going to initiate some forgiveness, some communication, and definitely committing to something here. There could be some reconciliation here, and all because you take time to communicate. Okay, don't be afraid, Pisces, to make the first call, the first text, send out the first message. This is going to make life so much better for you. Even if it's closure. You could be receiving some sort of an unexpected gift this weekend, which could be coming in unexpected from somebody that you didn't realize was going to send you a gift. There is a definite powerful connection here in a relationship, and it may be a friendship or a relationship that's moving to a deeper, more meaningful phase. And it could be romantic, or it can be a very close friendship, as I said. Your feelings continue to grow, though, with this. And this is a very powerful spiritual connection you're going to have. So you're healing through things too. Any wounds that you've had emotionally, you're going to heal through them and continue to pursue this relationship. Okay, I think it's based on mutual respect and understanding for both of you. You could be exchanging gifts of conversation, of wonderful emotions, how you feel about each other. It doesn't necessarily have to be something made of paper and ribbon that you're going to unwrap. Okay, this is also bringing you in long-term professional partnerships here. Okay, you could be having a partnership here in business. Right? Beautiful. Stay grounded. Okay? Especially when we're involved emotionally with somebody. We tend to let our heart lead our head, and that can get us in trouble, Pisces. So, listen to the inner voice of wisdom. Stay grounded, and don't jump to conclusions about things. Don't get yourself worrying about something and making something out of nothing. Okay, so if it has to do with somebody, a person in your life, try to step back and stay grounded. Focus on what's important and look at the whole picture. Now, coming in next, we have the Cup, and it says you should accept valid criticism. So maybe there's been a misunderstanding. There may be with somebody that you are attached to, and Pisces, when we get hurt, the wound goes deep, and often we take everything personal. But this is valid criticism. This is good. This is helping us. This could be someone saying, okay, we're having a breakdown here because maybe you're not listening, or maybe you didn't see the whole picture, or maybe you walked away too soon, or maybe you jumped to conclusions, because we're good at that, right? So let's not presume and assume anything. Let's get our story clear and concise. Okay? So be willing and big enough, my fellow Pisces, to accept some valid and some constructive criticism. It's going to bring us more balance in our life if we open up to it. Okay, this is the card of temperance, but it's also the card of balance, right? And sometimes we have to get into conversations and communications with people where compromise comes into the equation. We can't always have everything our own way, and that's what give and take is, and back and forth push-pull energy is all about. It wouldn't be fair if one person made all the rules and the other had to abide by them. So this is about, staying grounded, communicating mindfully, and being considerate in the process. Having self-control, not jumping into things too quickly, making snap decisions or choices, jumping to conclusions. Do things in moderation, and that means breathe in, breathe out, and think about it before you jump into conclusions, okay? And be open enough because to accept some valid criticism here, okay, where nobody's perfect. It takes two sides, eh? So I think you could be communicating with somebody, you're taking your time, you're thinking about things, and compromise could come into the equation. Slow and steady is going to win the race, okay? So don't go running into something too quickly, taking that leap of faith too fast, jumping to conclusions, okay? Presuming and assuming before you even know for sure. So stay grounded and know that it's not a race to the finish line, that we all need to think about doing things in a moderate way, not overindulging and over-assuming and over-worrying and over-obsessing about something this weekend. So let's try to bring ourselves into that beautiful energy of moderation, self-control, and staying grounded. Now, coming in next, we got the rabbit. I don't know about you, but I'm the metal rabbit on the horoscope chart. Now, of course, I'm referring to the Chinese zodiac because I like to follow the Chinese as well as the Western. Anyway, the rabbit. I haven't had this card before out of all this big stack of my tea leaf deck. And it says too much concern with sexual matters. So there's someone here, okay, that you might be wanting to take something to the next level with. Pisces, don't jump in. They're saying take your time, okay? Don't try to push yourself too quickly. It's not going to prove anything, okay? So this is about not being so focused on, is it going to go to the next level? Are we going to be intimate? When are we going to be intimate? You know, doting on that energy. So Pisces, pull back on the reins, okay? Take your time here. Focus on what's important. The friendship growing to a beautiful new level that's going to bring you a commitment for long term, or is it going to be a fast, hot, and heavy love affair that's going to dwindle really quick? Okay, so enjoy the ride, as they say, Pisces, but stay grounded. Don't push yourself, and don't be so obsessed with taking this relationship to that level, okay, that intimate level. And this isn't necessarily a relationship reading, but this is what the guides are telling me, and this is what these cards are showing for this weekend. So for some of you, this could be what's on your mind. You've met somebody, you're communicating, you're crazy about each other, and now you can't wait to take it to that next level. But don't take it personal, Pisces, okay? Don't take it personal if it doesn't happen right away. It's best to let the chips fall where they may and take your time. Seven of Fire comes in with that, okay? So there could be some challenges here, and you might be challenging yourself here with, do I do this? Do I do that? But this is about you defending yourself, okay? This is about you defending yourself and staying determined and standing your ground. There's strength in adversity, okay? Never giving up, saying no when you should, having the courage for your convictions and knowing that you're right. This is about showing great personal character here, Pisces, okay? If somebody's pushing you to that next level of intimacy in a relationship and you're not ready, set out your boundaries. Stay grounded, okay? Slow and steady wins a race. You don't have to jump into anything too quick to prove anything to anybody, all right? So there's times when it's crucial to take a stand. It could be that you're being called to be true to yourself and be, an advocate for your principles. You'll know when your heart is in this, okay? And it's the right time. This is a battle that simply isn't worth fighting sometimes. Listen to your guidance and ask your angels and the powers that be to give you the courage and the fortitude to stand your ground. And don't let your fears get between you and doing what you know is right. Okay, so this is about you focusing on something here. Okay, stand your ground. Don't give in. You don't have to be a people pleaser here, and you don't have to fit in. Okay, this is you, Pisces. Stand up for yourself. Coming next, you've got the fair-haired man. So you're dealing or relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. Now, this doesn't say whether or not it's good. It's a good situation here, or whether it's going to be a challenging one. But it's all about you being in connection with this person here who does have fair hair. They could have gray hair, they could have white hair, they could be older, they look as though they're older, or they could be younger. So this could be somebody here that you're dealing with, All right. It could also be a person here that has to do with you might be discussing finances and career with this individual, because you've got that card below, which could bring you excellent karma, excellent success and prosperity, because this is the 10 of Earth. So beautiful. If we read this as a collective here in this row, you could be dealing with a person here with white or gray hair. Okay, some type of a relationship with them where you might be discussing finance and career very seriously with them, which is important. And it could bring you more prosperity because we have that beautiful 10 of Earth, which is a wonderful card of success. Okay, prosperity, everything working out in your favor. Okay, having security here now, knowing that you've got long-term security, a commitment here where finances are going to be stable and secure. Good relationships in your home life, in your family. Maybe you're discussing this with your partner or somebody in the home, all right, that you're talking about finances and career with. But you want the outcome to be this 10 of Earth. So you could be doing that, but it's telling me there's a good successful here situation here coming in this weekend where money may be of a point of discussion, but at the end of the day, you work it out to your greater good. So that's pretty impressive. Well, my beautiful mermaids and mermen, my sea sponges of the sea, I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful weekend here. And always know I send you lots of love and many blessings. And I'll see you soon, my beautiful Pisces.